Welcome to Action with Ease and Joy. This is the podcast for women entrepreneurs ready to turn procrastination into momentum and build their businesses with flow, alignment, and joy. I'm Thea Liljestrand.
And I am Gunilla Henriksson. And every episode, we will explore how to take inspired action while staying true to yourself. Let's dive in and get it done with ease and joy. Oh, yes, taking action with ease and joy. Uh, yeah, we were talking about that, Thea, before that it it's it's important to tell our audience or clients that it's not like this ease and joy, and it's, I mean, we want to share that it, it's to be grounded, to
Yeah.
be grounded and taking action with ease and joy, not when the energy is up here and it's like you're not contact with Mother Earth.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about, and such a big difference, really.
Yes, it is. Yes, and if we analyze or think about our title or this slogan of action with ease and joy, or taking action with ease and joy, we were talking about that you can interpret it in different ways.
Mm.
What is joy? What is ease? And we were talking about also that life isn't meant to be only light or only joy, in a sense that it's happy, happy.
Mm.
Because true joy is connected to desire, I think, I would say. To desire.
Yeah, and I mean, and also, if I think if you're authentic and in contact with your heart and soul, you can also feel these different feelings, and then suddenly maybe you're sad or angry, and then you also have authentic joy,
Yeah.
um, and happiness. And of course, it's important not to get stuck in one feeling,
Yeah.
but to have, yeah, to be alive and feel all these different feelings,
Yeah.
to accept it and be in
Yes.
contact with yourself and your heart, your soul.
Yes. Yes, being in contact with your heart is so beautifully put, that you put it so beautifully. And I'm wondering, what kind of description would you give to the difference of a joy that is not in contact with your heart?
Well, that is, you make it up because
Yeah.
you don't want to get in touch with the real feeling. So you're like pretending you are very happy, but inside of you, maybe you have a lot of sadness
Yeah.
or anger or whatever, but you pretend you are happy. And
Yes.
and you can, I mean, I think you can see that in a person, and I can tell about
Yeah.
myself when I was younger, or when I was like a doll, uh, always smiling,
Yeah.
um, because I was not accepting my different feelings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. And maybe it's a place where to also discuss people pleasing.
Mm.
I just got that word to me.
Yes.
that
Yes.
that's what I've been in my life. also looking for that everyone else's feelings are good, okay, fine, and balancing myself so that everyone else feels good.
Yeah.
And there, that's the similar description that I recognize about a joy that isn't authentic,
Mm. Mm.
because it's, how do you call that, a shield
Mm.
that helps you to protect something. And
Mm.
what are you protecting then? A fear of missing out, a fear of not being good enough
Mm.
again.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Very interesting. And
And there's no freedom there.
no, no, it's not. Definitely not. Is a big contraction.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, so that's something more deep than maybe we thought about. But I'm interested in that word freedom, also connected to this. What does it bring for you in the in the sense that freedom is not there, but where is freedom then? From where does it
Oh,
come?
for me, freedom is from inside.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, to choose my how I can change my thoughts, um, from being negative to positive thoughts, and I can choose what to experience also. Like a lot of people talk about this, a glass of water.
yeah,
If you see it a full glass of water or if it's empty,
yeah. Half
something like
empty or
that.
half full. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
So it's all the time how you look at things.
yeah. It's a
So
choice.
yeah.
Mm, mm. And there I want to say that it's also really understandable and logical and natural that you choose the negative
Mm-hmm.
um, way to see, because that's how our intellect is meant to be, to solve problems. And in order to solve problems, you have to see the problems.
Yeah,
So
to protect
yeah,
ourselves.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's normal, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then it feels like you would have to make an effort to really choose the positive way if you would differentiate them two from negative and positive. But actually, when I really think, or maybe I would say feel, then it's effortless, really, when you see it authentically, the freedom from inside,
Mm-hmm.
and you choose then naturally, I think, to see possibilities.
Yeah, and sometimes you need to practice it
Yeah,
and get the
also.
skill of doing it because you're so yeah, I have this paradigm of not doing it.
Yeah, yes, that's true. Mm. But our taking action with ease and joy is an idea also that when you are going to take action, it's important to notice in which feeling you do that.
Yeah.
Because something gets really uncomfortable and difficult and almost not possible if you come from the energy of the opposite of joy.
Yeah, you mean like if you want to take action when you are what
Stressed.
when you're totally stressed.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah. So that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why we also included, for instance, meditation and qigong and some other exercises to get into this energy of getting grounded and in touch with yourself.
Yeah.
So you're not only here in your head. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Because what I've noticed and learned in my life is that I have had really easy to try to think my way out in problems and solve something by thinking and then thinking even more. And what that is going to lead to is not a good solution.
no, exactly.
But when I can drop my thinking,
Mhm.
wisdom is there.
Yeah.
And that's really so interesting.
Mm,
And how you can, that looks then that you have to think, then you have to think even more, and you have to, and then you are an overthinker, as I
yeah.
have been.
Yes. Yeah.
And so many times that I have noticed that when I just leave the problem, I come up with the solution when I'm not trying to do that.
Yes. Faith.
Yeah. Yes, and
And
wisdom,
also,
something that's just there. Yeah.
yeah, and also what I notice both in myself and in my coaching clients, sometimes if I'm very much here up in the head, thinking, trying to get a solution, it's when I get in touch with my heart and my soul and I start feeling whatever feeling wants to come to be accepted, then all these thousand thoughts are stopping and I become peaceful because that's what it's needed to be accept and feel my feelings and all the then is stopped up here the thoughts. So
Yeah.
that's also very interesting.
Yes, it
I
is.
don't know if you notice it by yourself also this.
Yes, absolutely. And that's also, yeah, that's the natural manufactural setting really for a human being, I believe. Like, like a child is not thinking about how to play, they just play.
Yeah. Yes.
So the creativity is there when you're not forced to um, achieve it or something, to create something in a particular way or something. That's a
Yeah.
bit similar, that when you leave the thinking out of it, or the achieving, or
Yes.
the has to be, or this is how it's supposed to, then you get this wisdom, creativity. And it's always, for me at least, it's through clarity. It's a clear mind, it's a peace of mind that I recognize it, that this is it. This is really it now.
Yes. Yeah.
Otherwise it's I'm just thinking too much and in my head, and there's a fear of something, and urgency also. Then it's, I notice that I'm off track, if you would call it
Yeah,
that.
it's it's almost like if you're going to learn a new dance,
Yeah.
and if you're thinking too much, it definitely doesn't work. It needs to just, follow this other energy and just go totally empty in your head, and then you start learning the dance. But otherwise, it's like totally not working.
That's really a beautiful metaphor for that, and that's so true. Absolutely. And the other way around, when you have learned
Mm.
a sequence or something, and you try to really think how it was, you have to
Yeah.
try, then you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from the dancing example, I just wanted really to say to come back to what we said in the beginning also, that life isn't meant to be only light and easy and joyful and happy, even though it could be. But
Mm.
so we were talking about the law of polarities, and that we really need also these painful moments and times and yeah, the shadows to get the light.
Yeah, exactly. I think we grow, and yeah, it can be painful sometimes,
Yeah,
but we when we go through it, uh, yeah, hopefully you learned something from it.
yeah, yeah,
You can share it to others.
yeah.
Mm.
It's like pain and release, or grief and joy, or contraction and expansion. It's
Mm.
like polarities all the
Mm.
time.
Mm.
And we need the separation to see the wholeness.
Mm. Yeah. Yes.
That's true.
Mm. Thank you for listening to Action with Ease and Joy.
And join our newsletter at actionwitheaseandjoy.com